Hi, this is Jeremiah from MileIQ, and I'm here to show you how our app works for drivers. We designed MileIQ to be easy and straightforward to use. The app automatically tracks drives, creates drive cards with mileage data, and lets drivers create and submit reports for reimbursement. To begin, drivers need to download MileIQ from the Apple App Store or Google Play. You can invite drivers to join your team from the admin dashboard, and they'll get an email with a link to download the app. Once they download it, all they have to do is open the app and set up an account. This takes about 3 to 5 minutes. The app will ask for their email address and permissions for location access and motion and fitness tracking. It's important that drivers give the app permissions because it allows MileIQ to track drives automatically. MileIQ has no start or stop button. All a driver has to do is have the app running in the background, and it will detect when a driver begins a drive and when they arrive, even in areas of no service. Drivers can turn off tracking when they're not using the app for work, and admins only get to see business drives when they submit reports. Once MileIQ tracks a finished drive, a notification will pop up and a drive card will appear in the dashboard. Drive cards contain information a driver will need for reimbursement. That means total miles, date, potential reimbursement value, the exact route taken from point A to point B, the start and end time, and they can even manually add tolls, parking fees, or any notes that they've accrued on that drive. Next, drivers will need to classify these drive cards by swiping right for business or left for personal. Personal drives stay private to the driver and are not included in reports submitted to admins. MileIQ takes driver privacy seriously, so no one but the driver has access to personal drive data. Business drives, however, will be included in the reports and are tallied for reimbursement. A driver can classify drive cards at any time that is convenient for them, whether that's immediately after a drive, at the end of the day, or even the week. It's totally up to them. Drivers can also automate drive classification with our work hours feature. They can go to the account settings and tap on work hours. The app will ask how they want to classify their drives and then prompt them to enter their work schedule. Drivers can auto-classify any drives done outside of work hours as personal and any drives done within work hours as business. Drive cards that are automatically classified can still be edited in the dashboard, so if you have a driver that went through a lunch drive during work hours, they can easily move it from business to personal with a few taps. Next, our frequent drives feature can also help auto-classify drives. This feature automatically runs in the background and recognizes drives that have been conducted repeatedly and classified the same way. When a driver takes the same route and classifies it the same way at least 3 times, the next time they drive that route, this pop-up will appear and ask if the driver would like the app to automatically classify these drives for them from now on. The driver can tap agree, and that route will be auto-classified moving forward, though they can always edit it if needed. Now, let's talk about vehicle reporting. If a driver uses multiple vehicles and needs to track which car was used for each drive, they can add vehicle information in the account settings. When a driver hops into a car and connects to it via Bluetooth, the app will recognize the car the mobile device is connected to and will register the vehicle into the drive card. However, if Bluetooth is not available, the driver can manually select the vehicle they use for the drive in each drive card. And a side note, connecting to your vehicle via Bluetooth can boost drive detection, so it's good practice to have it connected if you can. Alright, now that we've covered drive cards and vehicle reporting, let's check out the driver's dashboard, where you'll be able to review drive cards and generate reports. Drivers can access the dashboard from their mobile app or by logging in at mileiq.com on their phone web browser or a computer. I want to point out that anything they can do on the mobile app, they can also do on a web dashboard, vice versa. In this demo, I'll show you what it looks like to be on a web browser. In the driver's dashboard, drivers can easily review all their drives and classify them accordingly. The dashboard shows their starting location, end location, total miles driven for that drive, the start time and end time, and the potential reimbursement value. They can click into each drive for a closer look. They can pull up a map. They can add parking or tolls, or add any notes that they need for themselves or for the admin to see when they submit a drive report. Now that they've classified their drives, they can now create reports by heading into the Reports tab. Once you're in the Reports tab, drivers will now need to select the right filters. They can customize the range, choose what kind of drives they want to see in their reports, and any vehicles that they would want to filter for. Now, once the filters are to their specific needs, they can just hit Create Report, and they have the two options to either send directly to an admin, or they can email a PDF copy of the report to their manager, the accounting department, or any other person responsible for reimbursement on your team. In most cases, though, you'll want to submit directly to an admin. This will save you time from having to scour your inbox for the reports and downloading them one by one. Now, we'll go over what the reports look like from an admin's perspective in our admin dashboard demo video. Drivers can review their submitted reports by clicking on the PDF button or download it as a CSV file. Under the account settings, drivers with the Teams Pro plan can submit reports automatically through the app. This can be done on a daily basis, weekly basis, or a monthly basis. It's totally up to them. This will essentially close the entire mileage tracking loop for the driver because remember, now the app can automatically track drives, they can automatically classify drives, and this feature will automatically submit drives for reimbursement. All right, I want to show you what a report looks like if a driver were to download a PDF copy or email it to somebody. In the report, MileIQ will show a report summary and a vehicle summary of the drives that they selected within that filter that they've chosen. Within the report, they also show a line-by-line item of every single drive that they've conducted, again, under that filter. These reports will have all the important information that they're going to need in order for reimbursement. I want to end this driver demo with a quick recap because we just covered a lot of information. MileIQ was designed to be easy and straightforward to use. The app runs in the background and drivers don't need to worry about pressing a start or stop button to track their drives. Their drives are tracked automatically, so all they need to do to classify the drives as business or personal is with a swipe. They can automate the classification process by turning on work hours and allowing frequent drives to automate the process for them. They can add vehicle information if they need to keep track of multiple cars, as well as add parking and toll fees, and notes to the drive cards if necessary. The dashboard is accessible either on the mobile devices or on a web browser, as you just watched me demonstrate. And finally, reporting is really simple. They can either submit a report directly to the admin dashboard or email it via PDF file. I hope this demo helps you better understand how our app works on the driver side. Check out part 2 for the admin view. We'll cover what you can do on the team dashboard, how to review drives, and any custom settings you may need. If you have any further questions, you can check out our help center or you can reach out to support@mileiq.com, and I'll see you soon.